All right, hi friends. It's time for another virtual art lesson with Mrs. LeMay. This week, being so close to June, or the beginning of June, we are going to celebrate the beginning of summer with some ice cream cones. I don't know about you guys, but I love eating ice cream all the time, not just during summertime, but I really love eating it during the summertime when it's hot outside and we can have a nice cold dessert to cool us off a little bit. So for our project today, friends, we're going to draw two ice cream, what you would call maybe called a fudge-sicle or an ice cream bar, and then we're going to draw the classic ice cream double scoop cone right here. All right, so friends, what we're going to need today is, friends, you're going to need paper, drawing utensils, either markers or crayons or colored pencils or just a pencil and you leave it blank because that's the way you like it. All right, so you'll also see that I have taken my paper and I have already folded it into 3 sections. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that real quick. All right, so with your paper, you're going to take it and we're going to fold it into thirds. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect by any means. You just want to make sure that you're dividing it so that you have a place to keep all your drawings, okay? So we have 2 sections here for our ice cream bars, and then we also have one for an ice cream cone. Now, friends, you could also, I just thought about this, you could also have, instead of having 2 ice cream bars on a stick, you could also have ice cream sandwich, you could have a cookie ice cream sandwich, you could have, you know, one of those popsicles. It's up to you what you want to do. The ideas are endless. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to draw is we're going to draw our triangle for our cone. Straight line across, just like such. A line going down on the diagonal and another line on the other diagonal. Okay, so we've made a triangle. All right, now we're going to come up here and we're going to work on our scoop of ice cream. We're going to start with a curve or a scallop line. Okay, and then we're going to come up and around just like that. Okay, now I made that really big, so I'm going to make this one down here. It's going to actually come right about here. And we're going to curve, 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 curve. And we're going to come around just like that, okay? And then we're going to erase this line here. Now, friends, if you remember to draw lightly, it will come up quicker and easier, all right? And if you wanted to, I added a cherry on mine, but you don't have to add cherries if you don't want to. All a cherry is a little circle, and then you can have the stem coming off. Now, I'm also going to add some sprinkles to mine, just because it's fun, but you guys don't have to. All right. All right, and then we're going to add some diagonal cross-hatching kind of lines here. Cross-hatching is just lines that go across, so we're just going to have lines going this way. And these are the lines that on the cone that make it look like it's cooked from the grill or the ice cream maker. So, cool fact, friends, here in Hampton Roads, we actually have the original inventor of the ice cream cone. Well, not the inventor, he's not here, but his restaurant is still full force. That's Dumars in Norfolk. And if you ever go down there, you can actually still see the ice cream cone maker from the World Fair, and I want to say 1915, I believe, or maybe it's a little bit later. Maybe it's more like 1925. I don't know exact time, but it's really early. All right, so here's our cone and our double scoops. Now let's go ahead and draw. We're going to work on our ice cream bars. All right, so we're going to have 2 lines just like this. Can we see it? Yes. And then we're going to have it curve down like this and then go around. Okay, and then we're going to have this little kind of, maybe it's kind of dripping a little bit because it's really hot here in Virginia. And then we're going to have the popsicle stick. Okay, and again, just like that. All right, so that's one, and then we're gonna do another one over here. And maybe we're gonna make it a little bit more curved at top here. And down like this. And then we're gonna do like, okay, and then we're gonna make it down like here. Around like that. Okay, how easy was that, friends? Super duper easy. Now here comes the fun part, the coloring. So you guys could, if you wanted to, you could have your colors be complementary, which are colors that are across from each other on the color wheel, which I think I'll do that on my my 2 bars here. Okay, so purple and yellow are complementary colors. They go together, they're opposites. And I also like to think that they are like best friends. Okay, so they go really well together, but sometimes best friends have arguments and they can't always be with each other all the time. So that's why purple and yellow are across from each other in the color wheel, but they're not in the same color family such as warm or cool colors. Okay, like opposites attract. So I did yellow at the top here. I'm going to do purple down here. Good tip, friends, is when we're coloring with markers, always make sure you color on the sides of them. They'll last longer if you do it that way. Now, if you wanted to add some fun details to like sparkles or sprinkles to your ice cream popsicles, you can too. It's up to you. All right, then I'm going to do brown. These are also the colors of East Carolina where I went to school, so go Pirates. All right, and while I am here, I'm also going to go ahead and color this guy here as well. And I'm going to go ahead and color my cone too. I don't have 2 different shades of brown. So I'm just going to color it all one color brown, and then I'm going to go over it with my black marker to create the details. All right, now let's color this one right here, and we're gonna do pink and green. Pink and this kind of hot green right here. Pink is actually in the red family, and red and green are excuse me, so sorry, are complementary colors. So we're going to come in here and do green right down here. Jameson's coming over to say hello. Jameson, lay down, my friend. Jameson, lay down. Lay down, Jameson. He's so jealous when he's over here. He just wants me to pat on him. You guys have any animals like that just drive you crazy? This one would be my brown dog right here. So excuse me, I think I'm going to give him a little bit of food. Here we go. He gets jealous because he thinks I'm actually talking to someone instead of just doing a video. He would now be a very good YouTube dog, I promise. All right, so the next thing here, we're going to come around here, and we are going to color in the top of our green popsicle here, our ice cream pop. Okay, and then we're going to leave those right there, and then we're going to come over here and start working on our ice cream cone. Okay, so I think I'm going to make my ice cream cones very bright. I'm going to do it in warm colors. So I'm going to stick with my red, my oranges, and my yellows, okay? Now, this is obviously not realistic, but it's your ice cream. You can make it however you want, okay? So I'm going to, I think I'm going to color this bottom section yellow. Now, my ice cream could be lemon. You never know. You can have any kind of flavor ice cream you want to. There's actually people who design and taste ice cream for a living. That's their job. That'd be the best job, man. I mean, it's not as good being an art teacher, but pretty good job being a ice cream taster. All right, so we're gonna come in here. Careful now to color over our sprinkle there, and then I'm gonna put orange on top. Now friends, remember though, if you are working with markers here, you need to be careful because otherwise you may get a marker on your hand and it may travel to the other side. So don't pull a Miss LeMay and get all over your marker, all over your picture here. So make sure you're taking your time, thinking about what you're doing. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to come over here and fill in my sprinkles with red here. Now friends, as I can say, you guys can make your, and my stuff up here, you guys can make your ice cream any color you like. You can make a rainbow, you can make it complementary colors if I've done here. Totally up to you. All right, now we're gonna finish this up. The last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna outline and add some details with our black marker. So I'm gonna start here with, down here on my cone, and I'm gonna come around, I'm just gonna outline it, and then I'm gonna add some lines. Okay, and then my lines up here. All right, so there's our cone. And then I'm going to come around here. I'm going to outline the yellow scoop first. I'm going to come around on my orange. Right here. Now friends, this step is totally optional. You do not need to do it if you don't want to. Okay. Okay, so there's that one. Coming over here and doing this one. Okay. All right, friends, so there is a fun, easy project for you to do this week. I would love to see your pictures, so email them to me at ktlemay@virginiavbschools.com or drop them below in the comments. I would love to see them. And I hope you enjoyed making some ice cream with me this week, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for checking in.